All right, welcome back to ReeRoles, where we, or somehow I, was been tasked with guiding these lovely people in front of you through a world of mystery and adventure, while trying not to kill them. I am your dungeon master, and you know what? I'm just gonna let these wonderful people talk for themselves here. So we're gonna start with the lovely classical Glyza, and tell us about yourself and who you are.
Hi, I'm Glyza. I'm a person of many hats. I am a writer. I am a podcaster. I am a TTRPG performer. And as of last Friday, I'm a talk show host. Yay! I'm I'm very busy. I have a lot of stuff to do, but also, apparently, according to the dungeon master here, I'm also abusive, and I think that really hurts my feelings because, like, everybody knows I'm like the nicest person. You can see me being super delightful and nice on Twitter. And everybody else is bullying me right now with the exception of Layla, Ari. So Ari is the best, and everybody else here, maybe Kira, maybe. I don't know yet. He's laughing, so it's a little weird. But yeah, you can follow me everywhere by just looking for Classical Liza. Today I'll be playing Dewdrop, the Genasi from Minnesota. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right. Well, all right. Well, next up, since she was called out, all right, it's your turn.
Sorry, of course I'll be playing Layla here. I'm around here on the internet everywhere once in a while, run stuff, I play in stuff. Also, Glyza is the nicest person I've ever met in my life. So yes, there are lies and rumors being spread.
Absolute lies and rumors. I'm like the nicest person everybody can meet.
I can just see the metaphorical weapon behind Ari's back as she's speaking. But next up is Kira. Would you like to introduce yourself for the audience?
Wait, why are you all making it so hard? Okay, I am Kira 858. Love being here with these incredible individuals. I play Aspen. And of course, you can be able to find me on my YouTube channel, The Cookout TTRPGs, as well as our Twitch, which has the Kira 858. I'll save it to the end for all of the content that we have available. But I'm super excited for today's session.
All right. Well, next I guess we'll go with Sir Monolith.
Yeah, so you can find me at Sir Monolith on Twitter. I don't do a whole lot there, but every once in a while I'll retweet something or comment on something. For the most part, I'm just playing here and in an earlier game during the day amidst Light and Shadow and Kira's channel. So you should come check us out on that too, because that's a lot of fun. We got Jess DMing it, and it's just been basically Sunday is just a day full of fun between this game and that one. So you should definitely check that out. It's on earlier. It's on like 12:30 Eastern. So yeah, check that out earlier in the day, and then come join us here for the evening. But I can't wait to get to play an Axel again and see if we can survive our exit from this cave, because we just got jacked up by that damn bat thing, whatever the hell it was, and that was not a good time. It was very painful, and I got knocked unconscious or stunned or something. I don't know. I got dragged away by my companion, so that was fun. But I'm wondering what
Right.
Regan's gonna
Well.
do next.
Right. Well, after all that, I guess there's only one person, the illustrious Earthringer. Tell us about yourself.
They let me back in here again, y'all. What's up, y'all? It is me, Earthringer. Y'all know where y'all can find me. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. My SoundCloud is there, but I still got it. I'm here playing Reagan Perro, your well-to-do paladin with the supposed dark side. And I don't know about this smear campaign going on, but I'm going to keep my opinions to myself.
Um, Ursa, do you know that silence is also violence? Just so that's clear.
All right, I'm going to be the deadliest one then. But yeah, do your thing, Reed.
That's why whenever
All
I
right.
play
Well.
mute characters, I carry around an instrument so I can make noise.
Right. Well. Now that that whirlwind of introductions has been completed, we are going to return directly back to our adventure as we rejoin our group of mercenaries as they are huddled together inside of what looks to be like a central nest of sorts. And laying next to you is this sapphire half dragon that you all had come in search of, who is at this point has seemingly lost consciousness. You all are welcome to conduct a medical check, if you would, to see if you can understand exactly what's going on. You are also aware that your battle has recently caused a not insignificant amount of noise, and you need to decide how you're going to take care of that. And with all that said, I hand the story over to you all. What would you like to do?
You said medicine check?
Yes, medicine.
Okay.
Does anybody have medicine as an actual like?
Yeah, who's proficient? Yeah, I know we all got some high wisdom characters, but I wasn't sure if he was proficient with.
I am half proficient because I am a bard, and that's it.
What's that put you at then?
+3.
Well,
Yep, so that's the same as what we got.
That's all.
It's a little higher than me.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I have a +3 as well. Okay, that makes sense. 9 + 3, 12.
So you're able to quickly find out there are several injuries kind of scattered throughout the robes and light armor that she was wearing, but you aren't entirely sure which of the injuries is the one that has caused her to lose consciousness, and you aren't sure if it's just purely a wound or if there was some sort of other catalyst for it. But you are aware that she is definitely not conscious. She's still alive, but unconscious.
All right. In that case, I'm going to drop just a level 1 cure wounds just to give her some hit points back.
Reagan can lay on hands. I'm just saying. You don't have to use your spell slots if you tell them.
Well, I mean, like, you know, it's perfectly fine. I can use the spell slots.
All right, big dog. Just know you got a team. You got a team. You don't have to be the protagonist all the time. You have to be the protagonist all the time.
Wait. First of all, fam, you over here, you did a whole lot already. I'm just
he
doing.
didn't. He literally didn't.
It's perfectly fine. I could just use one spell slot. It's an 8, so it'd be 11 points of hit points.
Okay, you see the divine magic settle in, but she doesn't seem to regain any consciousness.
What is that? What does 5 points of lay on hands do? Is it like lesser or greater restoration? Let me see. Get 5 hit points from pool of healing. Cure target of 1 disease. Neutralize a poison. We don't know that either of those things apply though. So
Medicine checks for us, sadly.
We ain't got a doctor.
Well, we got an issue here, so looks like standard healing doesn't seem to work. Probably gonna have company sometime soon. May want to. Probably gonna have to get out of here pretty soon.
Can Reagan make an attempt to pick up the unconscious dragonborn?
Yep, I would say as long as your strength is at least 12, you can manage it.
It is 13. Okay.
All right, yeah. Not gonna be easy. You're not gonna be doing anything athletic while carrying her, but okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at you. But okay. Reagan does so. Reagan picks up the unconscious dragonborn that's kind of carrying her piggyback style.
All right. Should be good. I guess we have to keep an eye out.
Reagan nods. And
All right, so
I'm
you've
sure
got
y'all
her on
know
your shoulders.
that y'all gonna have to guide Reagan unless you want him to use a light spell. He cannot see.
Just follow the string. Just grab onto it. Just hold on for dear life.
All right. If you have a rope or something, that's an option.
Well, we can lead him to safety.
Okay.
I think that's the unless we run into some more problems, at which point we'll figure out what to do then.
All right. Dragon's following y'all.
Right. So you've got her on your back and you're making your way out. Was there anything else you wish to do, or are you just bowling through?
I think. Well, I mean, for Axel at least, I'm going to try to scout ahead in stealth. I want to be like. I figure the less stealthy will kind of hang back, and we can scout ahead to see if there's any problems. Since especially since you can't see in the dark.
Okay. All right. Then you can give yourself about 30 to 40 feet away from the others, and then you can make a stealth check at advantage because you are pretty quiet yourself.
Shh. Got a 30-20.
All right, dirty 20. You are moving forward, and as you get about 60 feet away, as you enter into the main cavern and get basically about halfway across it, you begin to hear that kind of light electrical hum beginning to fill the cave as the beat of wings begin to appear directly from the cave directly in front of you. You can't tell just at this kind of glancing perception how close they are, but you are aware that they are coming towards you across from the way that you and your group are going, and that there are two other exits to this room, but they are both above ground level, we'll say about 60 feet up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna pause and find a position to kind of like try and wait in to kind of watch and see. I don't know. Kira didn't say anything, so I don't know if his character is scouting ahead as well. But should probably try to like. I should probably fall back instead of waiting and go back and see if I can get the party to stop following and not walk right into the room, unless we want to fight again.
Oh, we're looking.
Something's coming. I think it's those lightning bat things from earlier.
It might be a bit rough if we run into them now.
It's okay. We could probably just let them pass again.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. I guess try to look around and see if there's a spot to be able to hide.
Yeah.
In the nest area, there are debris and things you can hide behind. I will say if you have proficiency in stealth, you can make a stealth check to hide normally. If you do not have proficiency, then you have to make it at disadvantage.
Can we try to help Reagan hide a little better?
If you have proficiency in it, sure.
You still got
Make it a straight roll.
trace from Dewdrop.
Yeah, I figured if someone's proficient in it and they can actually see in the dark, they'd probably try to help hide the others.
Pass without trace isn't concentration,
I cannot
right?
see in the dark, but let me see what pass without a trace would be like.
I don't think it's
It's concentration.
Concentration?
Up to an hour.
Okay.
Then you would not have kept concentration throughout the battle where you
No.
got bodied. So no, you do not have it, no, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, Reagan's definitely at y'all's mercy. Can't see, not proficient in stealth.
Yeah, for those of you who can't see, there is that kind of underlying fear that is beginning to kind of set in as you look around and you hear things and you aren't sure how many of the sounds you're hearing are actual things or how many of them are just things that your mind or brain is making up. But you do begin to hear your other companions moving around with some amount of haste. Whoever's making stealth checks, go ahead.
I definitely feel like Layla would help hide someone. Just be like, no, come here. Let's get under here.
Thank you. Okay. So that put me at a straight roll. Layla's help.
Yeah, but just as long as one of you with proficiency in it helps, it'll be a straight roll.
What happens if we have expertise?
You know what I'll say? If you have expertise in it, then you can help them and you would still keep the advantage. So
Okay,
basically, you would still be able to help them and be able to hide effectively since you're an
Is
expert.
wait.
anybody helping me, or I'm just rolling at
Yeah,
disadvantage here?
I'll help you. It's fine.
Okie dokie. So
Well,
it's just a straight roll.
is somebody else already helping Reagan?
Yeah, Layla is.
Okay. Yeah. Is Reagan okay?
20?
Mm-mm.
Dirty 20?
Opposite.
Oh, well, I rolled a dirty 20.
No.
Oh, what'd you roll?
Natural one. Y'all can see it around 20.
You tried to help Reagan hide, and in the effort to help him hide, he pulled out a lantern and lit it.
So what did you get? What did you get, Ari?
Am I rolling with just straight or? This is a
You
straight
still get to
roll,
roll with advantage. You get to roll with advantage because you have expertise.
right?
So if
Yay.
you have
Hold on,
expertise
let's
in
see.
something that you help, then you would keep advantage and you can help.
24.
And, okay. So as you all are moving quickly, you all are able to find good spots kind of hiding behind some of the debris, the broken stalagmites and, whatever else was kind of decorating this cave around you. Unfortunately for you, Reagan, as you kind of crouch down with the sapphire half dragon, you hear something and you go just to make a slight adjustment, but as you do, you kind of bring your arm across and shatter one of the smaller stalagmites that are kind of hanging down. And as that happens, you all freeze, as now you can all hear the sounds of the wings and electricity sparking around you. And you can hear that they are in the opposite room. What do you do?
I'm going to, either we can try to retreat to a different room or we can get ready to fight.
Well, wait, do we think they're coming here?
You don't know. You heard them in the other room, then you hear Reagan kind of break it, and then you all kind of freeze for a moment, and that's where you are. You aren't sure if they've heard you or not.
You'll look towards everyone else. What do y'all think? Y'all want to head to a different room?
We can try to move forward. Wait, are they in the room that was on, are they in the room in the direction we're headed out? Is that where we hear them, or?
Yes, basically the room that you're in is the room itself is a dead end, and there's the route that you came through, and then there is what looks to be like a kind of looks like a kind of about 60 feet off the ground. There's like a circular, kind of looks like carved into the rock way almost. You aren't sure where that leads though.
And 60 feet up too, so might sign a problem. Yeah, I mean, either we go back, go forward, or we stay here. We have 3 choices. I guess if somebody can climb, I don't have stuff to climb, so.
Helix tours do drop at everyone else. What do y'all think?
I can't really see. So whatever you guys decide to do, I'm beholden to what your decision is.
Well, since we're already here, we might as well, I guess, try to pause. And then if they make this way, we can at least be able to perhaps surprise attack them.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Yeah, so there, I guess, look for a spot, and if they start making this way here, we're going to surprise attack them.
Okay, and as you all lay and wait a little bit longer, all of you begin to see the kind of faint electric blue colors. One of these bat-like creatures crawls into this cave along the upper wall, about 30 feet from you all, and you see it kind of freeze and look around for a moment. It doesn't seem to notice anything in particular. What do you all want to do?
Just one of them?
It's one of them.
I'm gonna
I've
try.
noticed this yet.
Did you actually? That's another question too, Ree. Did you need me to roll a new stealth check when we got the party in the room? I didn't know if you did. Or not.
You roll to hide, correct?
Yeah.
Then no. You guys haven't changed position enough to warrant a new stealth check, so I'll let you keep the ones you got.
All right, so it's still 20 then. That's fine. No, I was gonna say maybe I might try to move ahead and just like scout the next room a little bit while people wait here, since then it doesn't seem to have it. As far as we're concerned, it doesn't seem to be seeing or making any kind of indication that it notices anybody. So I'm gonna try to move ahead to the next room or toward the next room to see if I can look around and see if there's anything there.
All right, this one's going to be a contested check, so roll stealth. And it's going to roll perception, and we'll see.
Okay. Normal stealth, right?
You're just straight stealth.
No, I know. That's why I said normal stealth, no advantage. Oh.
So as you get up and you crouch low and you begin to move, you get about 15 feet away from this creature before you hear it kind of crackle and turn towards you. And you aren't sure if this thing even has eyes. You see the front of its mouth. It just seems to be just kind of a mouth only with blue lightning streaking behind it. And then you see it suddenly haunch back up on its hind legs, almost like a cat, before unleashing a bolt of lightning at you. You should make me a dexterity saving throw.
Son of a biscuit.
Well, I guess when that happens, that's also when Ree'stable.
Of course. I got 10 because, of course, I rolled a 3.
You take 7 points. You take 7 points of lightning damage as just this bolt of blue lightning crashes into you. For Dewdrop and Reagan, you suddenly see the cave around you explode into this dark, almost ethereal blue light as rock and debris begin to shatter and fly about. And I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Here we go.
Speaking of which, I think we're going to switch over to a battle.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We rolled it already and we didn't wait for our tokens. Okay.
It's fine. You can
Yes. Okay. All right. So let me just populate where you all are.
I rolled a 19.
All right. One second.
Love how we can see it on stream before we actually see it in roll 20.
Yeah, I forgot to move you guys over. Listen, I don't have a crew for this, unlike some of you. All right, I'm just one person. I'm just one person over here doing this.
Literally, there's nobody who has a crew.
I don't have a squad.
Tell me who has a crew.
I don't have a squad. Anyway, you all are all the tracker. This is the creature who is kind of it's really large. It's kind of like right here. All right. And as you see this bolt of lightning fly from it, you see the thing's fur begin to fade in color a bit. And I will say for this round, those of you without dark vision can see as the kind of that explosion of blue light is beginning to fade. So you all will be able to take actions. But then after this round, you will be unable to see again. All right, and then click on it, roll initiative, and then you should be able to edit.
Which one is the
Crackle Road Flare?
Which one is the what?
I'm gonna try.
As Reagan casts the light spell.
And
anyway, I'm gonna change it to 17. No, 19.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feel free to correct it to your numbers.
How come?
And as this come.
I don't see my token. What's going on here?
I think this is your token.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's your token right there. The tiefling.
Yes. But it didn't put in my it didn't put in my roll.
You made your own token.
Yeah, it just says you wanted to send the results of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. I don't know what that.
I think you need to click on it first before you roll your
There you go.
initiative.
Alt double click.
I did it for you, friend. What was your
Okay.
initiative number?
It was a 21.
Oh, mine was slightly better for you alone. 21.
If Regan goes last again, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's dependable. All right, so everybody is in the tracker. First up, Axel. Layla, you are up next, so be ready and have at it.
I'm gonna select the creature, but I can't. That's fine. I don't need to. All right, so yeah, so we're just gonna. What else can we do? It's trying to fry me.
Good time.
Is
Yeah, time for that.
took some lightning damage. That was very painful.
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and let's roll the first attack. That's probably not going to hit. It's a 10.
And misses. You fire at it, you see it kind of push off of the rock, and your arrow comes thudding, and you see it kind of impale directly into the rock in front of it. And it just lets out a snarl and a hiss at you.
Oh my god, 2 terrible shots. That's 12. Well, so I'm.
Ooh.
Same thing.
So I'm just going to go ahead and retire this character. It's okay. It's my fault for doing it with using my sharpshooter attack to try and like get the extra damage. Subtracts 5 to hit. So that's it for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Payoff is great if you can hit.
Yeah, the payoff is amazing. Try to go big or go home on the first round.
All right, well, Layla, our lovely bard, it's your turn.
I need them to make me a dexterity saving throw because I'm casting fairy fire.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
17.
Dang it.
This is goddamn fractional.
My
Like-
they passed. My thing was only 14. Any creature in this spell. Yeah, no, it doesn't have any effect if it passes. And then she's gonna hide because she's not fighty.
Lots of dark places to hide here. I will say you won't even need to make an actual check for it, as there's other people distracting it as well. So you're going to be able to hide. Was there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope, just hide.
All right. Then it's going to push off from the rocks and throw itself claws first at Axel. Axel, friend. A 25 to hit. Does that hit?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say yes.
I feel like that's a fair point. So it's down here. Claw slashing into you. You're gonna take. Oh, okay. Only 6 points of damage as its claws strike across your armor. The rest of you can see the spark from the bits of metal as it claws into the leather.
Well,
It is.
can,
it is then going to run its arms against the ground, and you see this blue spark of electricity beginning to build in its fur again. That's going to be the end of its turn.
So I'm gonna.
Is there something that you wanted to do?
Yeah. Well. Oh wait. I was gonna say, is he? Well, he's like. Wait, he's 10 feet away. Does that count? Wait, no. There's like a 5 foot. To be within 5 feet, do I have to literally be like right next to him?
Yes, for which thing?
No, it was for my I have a survivals thing where if they in around within 5 feet of me, I can use a reaction to move up to half my movement speed to get away without provoking an attack.
You can do that, yeah. Yeah, it's close enough. I just don't want to cover Layla's token here.
Okay.
So we'll say Layla hid like in this area over here, and there you go. So yeah, you could do that.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Since I have 35 movement speed, we're just going to round it 2.5 feet down. I assume beneficial things usually go down.
I forgot if I switch the thingy, the stream won't see the combat map no more.
Get away from me!
All right, Dewdrop, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to try and cast Fairy Fire.
All the gems.
I'm noticing
Thank you so much.
I'm noticing a thing here with that. You guys seem to want to do that a lot. 16. 16.
It fails. My spell save is 15.
How about a 16? So I'm afraid it.
That's why I said it fails. Like my thing failed. Whatever. You know what I mean.
I don't know. It's not what I heard. It's not
you.
good. You see what's happening here, stream?
Only good things are happening here.
She is abusive.
Only good things. Let's see if I can do.
Abusive and mean.
Mm-hmm. See if I can do other stuff.
Help! It's eating me!
I don't think I have anything. Man, I like D&D Beyond. Sorry, Roll20. It just tells me what I can do immediately. I have to look for it.
You're a druid. You can do
What?
druid stuff.
Straight up.
I mean, I'm looking for like a bonus thing.
Yeah, you already used your action.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You're looking for a bonus action?
Yeah.
Unless you have a spell that is cast as a bonus action.
That's what I'm looking for. Chill out.
You can't cast another leveled spell in a turn, Glyza. I don't think wild.
I'm looking for
I don't think there's any bonus. I don't think there is any bonus cantrips that exist. And I don't think wild shape. I don't think wild shape is. No, then you can't do anything, Glyza. I'm sorry.
Right.
You can run for your life. That's an option.
Nah, I'm good.
Run! Get some help!
Get some help!
If there's nothing left, then I will turn the.
Roll20 will not support me, and even if they did, I would still tell them that the roll sucked. Thank you, Rashadi. I have my principles.
I have my principles.
My turn.
Well, I don't. Roll20. You are more than welcome to support me at any time. Aspid, it is your turn.
All right. So for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this creature here, and then go ahead and launch a few longbow attacks. So, all right. So the first one is going to be 16. Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit. Yes.
Perfect. I used the Deadly Marksman. 11.
Remember, chat. Don't tell them any stats about what they're fighting.
I mean, I can see it.
Why are you stream sniping, Dewdrop? Stop it.
Do you not understand that I can see the Twitch channel?
That's how I reply
to. That's why I'm replying.
Stop stream sniping. Stop stream sniping. You're cheating. You're cheating.
Do you want us to leave the stream so we have less?
Stop stream sniping. Yeah. Just watch. Just use the chat only. You don't have to watch the actual stream. Just pop out the chat. You don't have to do it.
Can't believe I missed that second hit by 1.
So that's 19 points of damage for the first one, and then the second one.
Pull it up.
And what type? None of it's lightning damage, correct?
Yeah, none of it's lightning. Force and piercing. Second one should definitely hit because that's 21.
We have to punch it.
We can do it, you guys.
Are you punching it, Kira?
I will homebrew every monster from now on. I will now homebrew every single monster.
Oh, another 11.
Because of this.
11 plus 11. 22 points of damage for this one.
Now I've pulled up the stream like really big.
And just to be on the safe side, I want to get closer. So now They cannot get away, and that's it for my turn. Oh, and my Drake will be around here too. Oh, where's my Drake at? Oh, sorry, yeah, my Drake should be around here too. My Drake will be
yes. Here, I will give you the ability to.
And they would,
as you see it.
They would have used their reaction to give me a D6 of fire. So give me 1 second for that one. I just remembered that. That'd be an extra 2 points of fire damage. So 11 plus 11, 22, 24 points of damage. So. And there's the Drake.
All right.
That's it for me.
Mr. Peril, what would you like to do? It's your turn. Your allies are fighting.
How much would it cost me to put down the half dragon?
I mean, you just put her down as a free action.
Put her down gently, not just like drop her.
I mean, if you just want to throw her to the ground, you can't too. But it'll be a free action. I would say it would only cost you some movement if you were picking her up. As generally putting someone down doesn't take a lot of effort, and putting unless you throw her to the ground, it won't hurt her or anything.
I threw her on the ground.
I was just like action economy wise. I didn't know how you want to rule it.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Dragon will gently put down the half dragon first. And
is she a half dragon or a dragonborn?
Half dragon. Half dragon.
All right. Just curious because, dragonborns are also from dragons.
I'm going to mute you.
And Regan will cast Bless at the 2nd level.
Take Blessed. So who are you targeting with Bless?
The whole squad, so I get up to 4 people.
Oh, everybody. Okay, then I will add this. I'll add a marker to you all so you can remember.
Yeah, everyone except Reagan. So,
what does it mean to be blessed?
You get to add a D4 to your saving throws or 1 D4 to either an attack roll or a saving throw, as long as Reagan keeps the concentration up.
Awesome.
Is that everything you're going to do, Reagan?
Yeah, that's everything he can do.
He can't cast them on himself?
I could have, but I chose not to.
Okay, just curious.
Good person. All right. At this point, you all begin to hear the sounds of wings filling the cave, echoing off the walls around you, and you can tell that there will be more of them arriving shortly. And at this point, for my people without dark vision, the cave goes dark again. Axel, what would you like to do?
The people with dark vision know the thing is still there.
Yes, you all know it's still there, but
okay.
If you do not have dark vision, you would be attacking at disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Basically.
Okay. All right. Let's go for it. Fuck it. If there's more coming, might as well gotta finish off this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I got blessed now, so it's an extra D4 I can use to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it's necessary. It's not necessary. Let's go ahead and boom, 22. And
how would you like to do this?
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think there's anything. I'm not worried about the extra damage. It takes a bolt hits him in the head, throws him against the wall. He crumples. The lightning goes away out of his body.
Oh, you actually died.
Okay.
Goodness. Okay.
So as you all are waiting, for the rest of you, the darkness resettles in, and then you suddenly hear the thwang of a crossbow bolt. As for those of you with dark vision, you see a silver grayish object come flying out, smashing into the center of what you would assume to be kind of the middle of the face on this creature, before kind of pushing through the rest of it and towards the back and out towards where these kind of long horns are. And you see this creature get pulled back and pinned almost to the wall behind it before the remnants of the electricity just kind of fades and dissipates out of it. And then you begin to hear the sounds of wings approaching. What are you doing?
It never ends.
I'm gonna. I want to say. Well, we're kind of cornered right now. So, if the wings are approaching, I'm not sure if we're gonna have time to make an escape. So
You can ready actions.
yeah, I was gonna cast a spell. I might cast Goodberry, and I cast Goodberry, and I'm gonna make 10 good berries, and I'm gonna eat all of them.
Sure, you can chug a bunch of good berries.
Lean
Okay,
ten.
anyone else want to do something?
Oh,
That bitch hurt.
You need more healing?
No, I'm at 34 out of 37, so I'm okay.
Okay.
oh, you got some serious rogue in you.
Nope, just good berries. You can create up to 10, and so it's
No, I mean like you said 37. You have 37 hit points, right?
yeah,
37 hit points maximum.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Got quite a few levels of rogue.
3
Okay.
rogue, 3 ranger.
I would cast. I have blind sight, which goes for 10 feet, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and cast dark vision on myself. So now I should be able to see for 8 hours in the dark. And I'm going to go here and tip the ready action. And so if I see anybody come by, bow and arrow to the face.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna rehide or try to
All
hide
right.
again.
All right, if you're hiding, roll stealth check.
All right.
Dewdrop,
I'm also
Reagan, and Layla.
hiding.
Layla is
Uh,
hiding.
I am also hiding.
Reagan will cast Unseen Servant.
At disadvantage,
keep
you
in
said,
mind.
right?
Yes, keep in mind if that's a concentration spell, then bless will fade as well. All right,
It's not.
good. Then you have an unseen servant as the wind seems to kind of pick up for just a moment as this unseen apparition arrives.
I got a 17 for stealth.
Okay.
22.
Layla, what about you? 22. All right. And as you all are finishing up your preparations, you begin to pick up a much more intense glow as more of these creatures begin to appear. One.
Three of them.
All right.
Hell
All right.
no.
So who you rolled you held your action until you could see them. So you could take an action while I roll initiative.
All right. Time for 2. They're going to use their bonus action to move their hunter's mark over to this individual here. And then twice.
Does this count as the beginning of a new combat? Since we had
No.
a break.
No. This is just one. It's just one long combat.
Why did you bring it up again? I want to see.
I'm cheating, guys.
That's gonna be a 17. A 17 to hit. Will a 17 hit?
17 will hit. Yes.
Perfect. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give my fire from the Drake. Okay, so.
Oh, it's just so much damage.
11
Also,
plus 11.
what is up
22.
with the fraction stuff? I don't understand. The fraction initiative is weird.
That'd be 22 points of damage for the first hit.
It's its ability modifier since you have got a no glizer. All right, so 22. None of it lightning. Well, but it would show that for you all too if you said it like that.
That will also hit. That's 19. Here we go. Okay. 7 plus 11. Another, so 19 points of fire. 19 points of damage for the second hit. That's it for me.
All right. And with that, we will just start from the top of the initiative. So, Axel, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and Yeah. We got a lot of shit, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it too.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Because I can't, unfortunately, benefit from Curious Hunter's Mark.
I wish I was looking that up to see, like, hey, what person casts Hunter's Mark and both of us get it. See, that's not the case.
It would be nice if
would
Rangers
be
could share
OP.
it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be okay.
If Rangers could share, it'd be nice. But like,
That'd be really strong.
like we all know what that mark looks like. Okay, let's give it another whirl. Let's see. Let's go hard or go home. Especially since I don't have advantage on any of these attacks, so I'm not gonna. Only bonus damage I get is this. Oh no!
Oh no!
Natural 1.
Oh.
It's
all money is our best friend.
Nothing but net.
Best friend.
Nothing but net.
So you go to fire a bolt, except for this time there is an error. A piece of a kind of stone is getting caught in the triggering mechanism. So as you go and fire it, the bolt just kind of flips out and falls onto the ground. So you are going to lose that attack, unfortunately. But
yeah,
nothing else happened.
Lose the attack, miss the attack. It's better than shooting yourself or your friend in the foot.
Yes. All right. I believe that's your whole turn, unless you wish to move.
I mean, there's. I used a bonus action already, so I can't really use another bonus action to. I guess I could move 5 feet. I don't really have a reason to move.
All right. Well, then I guess it's our bard's turn. Layla, what would you like to do?
I need them to make me a wisdom saving throw because I'm using Dissonant Whispers.
Get out of here!
I don't have a lot of long range stuff, okay?
Oh yeah.
She's limited.
Hey, let's just move, bitch. Get out the way.
Exactly. Like this worked once before. Might as well do it again. Oh, again.
11.
Yes, saving throws a 14.
Yes, coming through.
So they're gonna take some psychic damage. Hold on, gonna do the psychic. They get 14 psychic damage, and no, they must move as far away from me as humanly possible, as they're allowed to.
You guys never let me have my fun.
Probably.
You're trying to live.
I was about to say you probably helped that one out.
All right,
Yeah.
that will turn.
He was gonna
beats its
survive
wings
now.
and pushes its way further into the cave, getting away as far as it can from the frightening tiefling.
She's adorable. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like, boo. And he's like, ah!
And she's hiding again because she can.
Roll a stealth check this time to hide.
Come here. Ooh, it's not the best. It's an 18.
That's good. Okay. All right. So this one is actually this one's just gonna come back now. Now that it is its turn. It's just gonna come back here. Oh. Can I have a Dewdrop and Aspen? No, Aspen. Make dex saves.
Yeah.
Get to add that D4 if you need it.
Thank you. Here we go. Okay. Let's do the safe side. There's a 2. All right. 22.
All right. Dewdrop.
19.
All right. So you both are going to take
You don't have to use your D4
3 points.
sparingly.
Yeah, you don't have to use it. You take 3 points of lightning damage. As this time, a bolt of crackling electricity is fired towards both of you, but you are able to just barely move out of the way. That kind of ozone feeling alerting Dewdrop to duck out of the way of this bolt of electricity. And with that, our friend Dewdrop, it is your turn.
Okay.
You still have the
I-
D4 on any
Wouldn't
attack.
Dewdrop take more damage since she's water and therefore more conductive?
You going by Pokemon rules? Okay.
I like how we're actively trying to make Dewdrop's life harder. I appreciate it, but no, well we won't hurt Dewdrop
I will
too
shoot
much.
Axel in the face. Is that okay?
Oh!
I mean, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to
Shut
do
up,
that.
Bree. I'm not gonna shoot Axel in the face.
Listen, it's your choice. Every action has consequences. I can't judge.
I'm gonna go ahead and create bonfire.
Okay.
Ooh. Roast him.
Yeah, right on his face. I'm gonna try to shoot it right on his face because I saw where the bolt came from. So
Is that a
Doing it on
save?
creature.
Yeah, that's just
it
a
is a
save.
save.
Okay.
Is it? Watch the phrasing.
All right, what do we got? 14. A 14?
Ah!
Does a 14 work?
it does not. He is on
All right, roll
fire.
the damage.
I will roll the damage, Ree. I'm gonna roll it straight to his face.
Roll that damn damage.
All right, it's 2
Need
to
adult. I'm gonna get banned by Twitch for all the cussing. I can
Oh, the
feel it.
first one's an 8. You can already kill him now because I know you only have 5 HP.
You are cheating hard. You're cheating so hard.
How is that cheating when he's streaming it? It's right there.
It's fine.
How is that
It's fine.
cheating?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine.
Not cheating if it's right there.
How do you want to do this?
11.
Guys? How do you want to do this?
He is set on fire, and it will keep the fire going so that I can see the other 2 coming in.
This
Y'all-
man is
You
on
know,
fire.
Sure. I will allow that to work like that. Yeah,
I
sure.
can't see.
Sure. I'll allow that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll let that exist. I'll let that exist. I'm kind. Let it be known that I am a kind DM.
Generous.
All right. Is
It's
that
not-
your whole turn, Dewdrop?
It's not cheating again when it's right there. He's streaming it. How is that cheating?
Sure. Dewdrop, are you finished?
Yep, I'm finished.
Sure. All right. Okay, so this one is going to come into the room, and the first target it's going to see is going to be Aspen. So it's just going to attack you. Actually, not. No, it's going to attack you. It's just going to attack you, Aspen. Ooh, that is a 24 to hit.
So Aspen looks to the creature and it does a shake of the hair like you know what to do this. So they're going to cast Silvery Barb, so therefore they have to roll again to take the lower roll from the attack. And then who does attack rolls? Axel does attack rolls. He got that natural 1 last time, so we're gonna save you. We're gonna give you advantage on that next attack. So yeah, so they have to roll again.
Well, if you're in melee range, I think I get advantage anyway. But
Oh, you are?
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case,
You're in melee range, right? I think.
yeah, I'm in melee range. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, so then I'll give it to Reagan. Then Reagan would get advantage because I think he does attack rolls as well.
I wasn't gonna attack, but okay, sure, I'll take it.
I'll
take it.
I
I'll
rolled
use
a
it.
9.
Yes.
I rolled
Well,
a
just again,
9.
thank you, Silvery Bars, for saving my glutes.
It-
She
Ben,
wasn't
it-
going to save me from that.
It brings its claws and it's about to skewer you straight through the center of your chest. But you manage to apparently speak to it and distract it enough that its strike is just a step slower than it should have been, and you manage to avoid being skewered. And it's the other one's turn now. So it's gonna come flying in.
Can it even fit?
It's a bat dog. They're good at fitting
You
between
got it out here being a
these
large
places.
creature. I'm just checking.
Yeah, what I would say is gonna you have to give up some movement. I think that'll be fair. I'd have to give up some extra movement. It's just gonna get here. So I need
I can still see him,
Layla.
right? Because there's still fire going on with that other dead one.
Good chance.
Sure. Yeah, I need Layla, Reagan, and who do I want to hit? Reagan, Layla, and Dewdrop to make
Of course.
deck saves from electricity.
Alrighty.
That's a natural 20.
The natural
Nice.
20.
Thank you.
Oh, I nailed
A
it.
natural
For
20.
a
Yeah.
26.
Oh, is that what we're supposed to do in dexterity?
And let me roll con save for Bless. I got advantage. on
Right,
that.
so Reagan eats 6 points of electricity of lightning damage, and the rest of you take 3.
I'm rolling my con for Bless.
Things do not like you.
19.
friend.
Okay, cool.
It's good. It's good. All right, and Aspen, it's your turn.
All right, so Aspen looks at the two bats. Oh wait, I have to roll a con save for the Drake, right? Or no?
Is that a spell?
I think the trick is a spell.
No, the Drake has hit points. The Drake has 35 hit points.
Is it concentrating on something?
Yeah, but I didn't hit the trick with an attack yet.
Oh, okay. I thought the lightning was supposed to. Okay, never mind. My apologies.
No.
All right. In
No,
that
it
case, they're going to use a bonus action to use one of their empower points to boost up as their flame starts to gather from their stomach. And I'm going to need to have these two bats make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
I'm gonna say you have to move like 5 feet over to hit both of them, but that's fine.
Right here.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to move a little bit, but that's
All
fine.
right.
That's fun. Let's just and the dexterity saves. He said.
Yes, DC 15. Ready? Wait, are
11
they
and
Phoenix?
21. No.
Well, one of them passed and one of them failed. Not Phoenix.
All right, so the one on the right rolled the 11, one on the left rolled the 21.
Okay. All right.
Breath weapons.
cool.
Here we go.
Yeah. No dice. 30 points of fire damage.
Oh yeah.
And then for
Anything
their
on a success, if they succeed, they take half?
on a fail, they take half, or to succeed, they take the full amount.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
And then for their bonus action, they're going to have oh no, they already used my bonus action for the empower points. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for me.
That's it, you say. Reagan, it's your turn. And I guess you can see because somebody wanted to set the monsters on fire.
Monsters on fire.
That helps quite a bit. So, with that, can Reagan get an idea of how they're both looking?
Well, you just saw them both get engulfed in fire, so you feel like it's probably not good at the moment.
I mean, is one more in pain than the other?
The one on the right most got more fire than the one on the left, and fire is generally very painful. But you're having a hard time judging the anatomy of monster lightning bats in a cave.
That is fair.
Reagan doesn't have exactly a prior experience with this particular situation.
Can Reagan squeeze in there for a melee attack?
Sure. I would say it'll take an extra 5 feet of movement to get in between the dragon and your companion there, but you can do it.
And I still have that advantage from Aspen, right?
Yep, from the silvery barb.
Okay. I will back your dragon up. I'll back your dragon up. So does this count as appropriate space, Ree?
Yeah, that's fine. You get there.
Okay. We swinging for gold. Advantage. Glaive attack. with the not sharpshooter, the great weapon master penalty. Is that how it rolls or no? All right, fine. Don't roll like that. Okay, I got to check mark it and then click the glaive. Okay, there we go.
Nope, both missed.
They would have missed anyway, too. They would have missed anyway. Well, they both would have missed anyway. Thank you, Roll.
Actually, the first one would have hit if you didn't have the -5.
It had a 14. We had a 13 AC. Are you serious?
Hmm?
I thought it was
Yeah.
higher than that.
No.
No.
So when I rolled a 12, I was like, shit, I missed by 1.
That's life in the hood now, isn't it? Let me see. Still on fire, so I don't need to worry about that. Reagan will then command his unseen servant as a bonus action to that fragment that Reagan knocked over by accident on the stealth check. Is it lighter than 2 pounds?
I'd say so. Yeah, you can get one of it. Yeah.
Okay, Reagan will order the unseen servant to pick it up.
Sure.
And that's it for Reagan.
All right, Axel, it's your turn again.
Okay. All right. So, beginning of my turn, use a bonus action to move the hunter's mark to the one in front of Kira that I had on the other one because it died. And then we'll attack with advantage and try to finish him.
Please and thank you.
All right, for me.
See what happens. All right. Well, both of them have hit. Sadly, the other one wasn't a crit, but I don't think it's necessary.
You still get that D4,
No.
by the way.
I get. Oh yeah. Well,
Mhm.
all right. Well,
As long as Reagan's concentrating, you get D4s on the saving throws and the attack rolls.
Yeah. Well, the natural one, it wouldn't have mattered, but this time, and it's okay. So let's roll damage, and got that plus
So
sneak
much
attack
damage. You do so much damage.
plus Hunter's mark. 1 for just.
Hey, it's better than 0.
So
You just do so much damage.
20.
Why do you do so much damage? Why?
Reagan's just here right now.
28.
Why? Yes, it just hurt.
It's not
It
enough.
bolt manages to catch it almost through where you think the heart would be before it's able to kind of bring a shoulder down and taking it directly into the left shoulder joint.
He was 2 weeks from retirement. So he took an arrow to the knee.
Stupid bat. And then I'll take a bonus action to just try and hide.
Did you use your bonus action to move the hunter's mark?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm glad somebody's paying attention.
Right. Well, Layla, our lovely bard, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do something stupid a little bit.
Do you like stupid?
Because there's no way that I can get up close to either one of them. Can I throw my dagger at the one in front of Kira?
Sure. To throw it, I would say does daggers have the throwing property, so just do it. Roll d20 at your dex modifier.
Add a D4 to that.
Cool.
It is an
it'll
attack roll.
Roll 20.
You convince Rhea to start using the critical fumble table.
It's a 14
With the D4?
without the D4.
You can add the D4.
Okay.
You're good.
But 14 will hit. 14 will hit. It's fine.
So cool.
Roll the damage. Roll damage.
So can I add some stuff?
Sure.
So
What you got?
So I've got some things.
Uh-oh. Sounds like sneak attack.
Can I use my sneak attack?
I knew it.
Layla was hiding the whole
Yes.
time.
It's engaging.
Yes, you can.
And since there is a monster within 30 feet and I did hit it after I dealt my sneak attack, can I hit the other one with Whales of the Grave?
Oh yeah.
God,
Yes.
that's right.
Yes, you can.
So the first one took 14 damage.
That one's dead.
The other one's gonna take 4. And I don't know if I can expend a bardic inspiration to do anything as a bonus action.
I mean, are you that kind of? No, you're not that kind.
I don't know.
Well, to use my psychic blades.
I don't know. It's up to you. I know what your class does.
I'm gonna expend it so they get to take the one that I first hit's gonna take another 2d6 of psychic damage.
Well, the first one's dead, so it's dead.
It's more dead now.
It's
Very
very
dead,
dead.
yeah.
More
See,
dead.
sure. All right. Well,
Took away all of its death saving throws.
all right. Well, I guess that leaves us with Dewdrop.
Dewdrop.
All right.
How do you wanna contribute to this mess,
I can
Dewdrop?
still see that thing because that other one is still on fire, right? 'Cause I'm
Yes.
concentrating.
I
Awesome.
roasted.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I'm gonna murder it. If I can. We'll see.
You're like poke,
I
poke, poke.
think I can, but we'll find out.
Like little dewdrop that could. I think I can. I think I can.
I am going to do.
You
I'm gonna create bonfire again, straight to his face.
noticing you may have a bit of a problem with fire, but okay.
I don't have a problem with fire. Fire and I are very, very cool.
That failed.
Ha!
The 10.
Take it in the face.
It's got the same roll luck that I do.
2d8. The first one is an 8.
Oh wait,
Second
yeah,
one is a 6.
it technically is in the space of the other bonfire, right?
Yeah.
So it would take damage for that.
No, the other one is behind it. The other one is over
Oh,
here.
okay. Okay,
Mhm.
got it. It's back there. It should have
Alright,
taken
well,
damage when it
Dewdrop.
moved then. Oh well.
Dewdrop, your turn is over, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well. The other one's gonna claw. It's gonna claw at you, Reagan.
That's fine.
It's gonna bite you.
That's also fine.
So I'm going to use another silvery barb.
Yo, what?
And that 20, I saw that 20. I was like, nah, fam.
Like,
we gotta,
why?
Nah, you're gonna have to re-roll that silver bar, please.
yeah, please, pretty please, and thank you. So we don't need any crits on the fams over here.
Thank you.
There we go, much
That-
better.
that looks much
take,
better.
Yeah, we'll take that 9, please.
That-
thank
that
you.
looks
yeah.
great.
We'll take that 9, please. Thank you so much.
That looks fantastic. Is what it looks
Thank
like.
you so much.
All right. Yeah, I thought that.
And that does not hit.
I hate
Oh my gosh.
all of you.
Big dog, you saved freaking so hard.
Guys, I was looking, I was like, oh, it shouldn't be too bad. That 20. Oh no, we gotta cut that out.
It's your turn.
All right. So then I would like to so you got the creature in front of me. I'm going to I gotta roll my D6 to see if I get my breath weapon back. 1 second. Oh, I gotta roll one. I ain't get it back. So then I'm going to use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark over to this creature here. Also, just to clarify, I made a boo-boo. The empower points does not require a bonus action, but I was like, it's too late. It's perfectly fine.
What's a free action?
Yep, free action.
Oh, that's
to boost
wild.
it up. It's awesome. It is awesome. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack twice with my double scimitar.
Add them D4s.
Add the D4. Oh wait, that's cock.
My monster.
It's got
Poor monster. It's fine. I will be avenged in the future.
7. Well, 14 hit.
It does.
Perfect.
No, it's AC changed. I just changed it just now.
You a
Yeah.
hater. You a whole hater.
Just now it changed. Okay. So that'd be 4, 8 plus 5. 13 points of damage for the first hit. And then for the second hit. Oh yeah, that should definitely hit. And oh nice, this was much better. 8 plus 4, 12 plus 5. 17 points for damage for the second one.
How do you want to do this?
So he brings out the double scimitar, whirls it around, and you see these draconic handles just starts to glow up in golden type aura, and then almost like 2 slices just cuts down both of their wings as they kind of look up, blood dripping out, and that's it.
Right. And with that, as the last of these creatures fall, there is the sound of bone and fur burning as the scent begins to fill the cave around you. But everything else seems to be quiet. What would you all like to do?
Reagan will command his unseen servant to come close to him and drop the rock. Reagan will then cast light on that rock and order the unseen servant to pick it up.
Smart.
Layla is retrieving her dagger that she threw.
I am going to create water and just put out the stuff on all of the burning stuff.
That is allowed. And I also like burnt, wet, bat corpse. It's very unpleasant.
At least it's not on fire.
Reagan's gonna cut some ears off.
And when I do that, actually, when I put the fire out, I thank the god of small blessings. They're nameless, so I'm just saying, hey, thank you for blessing this fight, this small blessing of the fire and water. Thank you very much. Oh, nameless one. We will find you a name soon enough.
Just FYI for y'all are still blessed. It lasts for 1 hour as long as.
Oh, an hour. Oh wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just in case Ree wants to collapse a cave or something.
Just saying, that's what I pray out loud.
Oh wait, no, my bad. I can't read. That was 1 minute. It has ended. It is my unseen servant that lasts 1 hour.
That's a big difference. That's it. 1 hour and 1 minute. Yep.
It has ended.
Perfect. So yeah, I think now that those creatures are over, Aspen will kind of like move forward in a sneaky position to try to still keep an eye out. Do we hear any more like electricity ozone layer type aspect around, or does it sound pretty quiet?
No, seems to be pretty quiet in the cave.
All right,
he will. Oh, my bad. Big dog. Go ahead.
He will look towards the group, but he will say, "The coast seems clear, at least for now."
Does Reagan successfully cut the ears off of the 2 bats?
Why are you cutting off ears of the 2 bats?
Spoils.
I look.
I'm telling you, spoils. Reagan says nothing.
I see. No, I do drop him looking at Reagan and saying, "Why are you cutting off their ears?"
Reagan says nothing. Continues.
Is it
cutting
because
off
of the
ear.
is it because of the hat thing that you're putting on? That's why you're not saying anything.
Mm-hmm. Reagan says nothing. Continues cutting ear.
Interesting. Cool. I'll ask you later. Is that okay?
Reagan says nothing, but nods. Continues cutting ear.
Please continue, DM.
Right. So I will say it will take you maybe 10 total minutes to kind of gather yourselves and establish that for the moment anyway this cave seems to be safe. You do see that there are still pathways in the cave that you all have not explored yet, but the immediate danger seems to have ended.
Reagan, get in the air.
Roll me a survival check.
boy.
You bats even
Funny, you've been
have
mean to me all
ears?
night. What do you mean?
Things
Yes, bats have ears. What do you
Yeah.
Oh,
mean,
yeah, these
Really
things
Doug?
have
big
ears. These
ears.
things have ears. Yeah, this
What
thing
do
has an
you-
ear.
Like the
This
whole way
monster
they,
thing has an ear.
it's
Pretty
that's,
big.
and
You
that's
get
how
one. You get
Sure.
one ear.
That's fine. That's fine. It's better than no ear.
That's
I
not
get a
bad.
Why
nat
would you
20
only
and a
get
6.
one?
That's literally
like
here.
two.
Sure.
6. He rolled a
Reagan
6
rolled
on
a
the
nat
survival
20
check
and a
to
6.
harvest.
That's
Okay,
literally
not,
navigate with sonar.
not,
GM notes
Not
only
this bad.
visible to
Not
GM.
this bad.
Interesting.
These bats navigate through electricity. They just
Oh.
fry everything in front of them.
Reagan will add the ear to his bag and order his unseen servant to continue ahead of them and lead them out of the cave holding the rock. And Reagan will go over and pick up the half dragon again.
Sure, that's fine. Yep. So, assuming that you all don't do anything else, it will be a pretty easy trip before you reach back outside. Somebody roll me a D100.
Y'all do
Okay.
the honors. Roll 20 don't like me, Doug.
All right,
Roll
I'll roll
20.
I got it. Don't worry. Boom. 61.
8 more and we would have been nice.
All right, as you step out into the sky, you see that the sun is just past noon or midday, but you see that your horses are around grazing.
Oh yeah, we have the war horses. I actually bought mine. I remember.
The rest of us rented.
Mhm.
I don't need a war horse that's my own. I can just conjure one. It's fine.
Reagan is going to order his unseen servant to help him saddle the blue half dragon, or the sapphire half dragon, in front of him, and while he saddles into his winter horse.
Are you still wearing your mask?
Okay.
Yes.
Damn it.
Right
Take
now-
that
for
mask
now.
off.
For now, you got to get on the horse first.
All right, we'll say it'll take a few minutes, but you're able to kind of position this other person with you, so that way you can keep them on and ride. It won't be comfortable for either of you, but it'll work.
It's a short time. Now Reagan will take the helmet off.
Why'd you take the bat ear off?
Well, we might need it. Dewdrop. We're
For
going to be
what?
adventurers after all.
Okay.
We might get some brownie points for having spoils.
That makes sense. The god of spoils might like that.
Question for Aspen, actually. Wow, I can't talk. Okay, how does your sense of smell work? Are you like werewolf level where you have advantage on it? Perception with smell?
No, I have blind sight, but I don't think I have advantage with smell.
Oh, I thought you had like a smell thing going on. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Then you're good. Okay, never mind then. So we're all saddled up.
Yep. I guess we try to make our way back to the city.
Let's
Okay.
head back, friends.
Detroit, when you rolled the D100 earlier, what did you roll?
I rolled?
What did you roll a D100 earlier? If not,
I
then roll
did, but,
D100
like-
right now.
Oh,
Yeah, just
okay.
what did you roll?
Fine. Are you gonna punish me again? Whatever, Ree. Nobody likes you. 24.
Do anything. Anyway, as you all are riding, are you going along the path, or are you going through the actual kind of brush in the wilderness a bit? Generally, if you take the path, it would be a little bit longer, as you're kind of going around the natural landmarks of the kind of the ground around you, but it'll be safer. So it's up to you which route you take.
Reagan votes path.
Hmm.
I also vote path just because it's a nice ride and I don't want to fight anymore.
Yep.
Cool.
Reagan can't take no
Alright.
risk. Got an unconscious passenger.
All right, and you all riding along. Are there any conversations you all wish to have?
No,
What
go ahead.
was in the
Enough
rest
for
of
me.
that cave?
Oh, I was just gonna say that cave was dark, huh?
Nope, not at all.
All right.
Ooh,
Are you not able to see in the dark?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
I suppose
Yeah.
I'll have to do something about that myself.
Are you gonna take my eyes and replace it with new eyes?
Maybe one
I
of
was
your
talking
nameless
about
gods.
myself, friend.
Oh, got it. Awesome. You
Of course,
can't
we
see in the
could pray
dark
to the
too?
nameless ones.
Of course, yes. There is the nameless one of Dark Sight. That's all she ever does. I'm pretty sure there should be one of that.
Somewhere.
I shall pray to her regularly. It'll or them. I shall pray to them regularly because you never know. It could be her. It could be him. It could be them.
They
You
shall
know?
go on the list, Dewdrop.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The goddess or god of dark sights.
Greg is just having a grand old time, but minding his passenger. Because I'm sure as a Dragonborn, they're probably like just the same heights. That'll be a bit of a stretch for Reagan. Because Dragonborn are naturally, well, not Dragonborn, half dragon, so they're probably
like a Dragonborn, born out of one of the dragons.
We talked about this class.
And I will continue to talk about it.
Oh yeah, that's fair to read. Is the half dragon like a medium creature, and if so, how tall or short?
She's a bit over 6 feet, but yeah, she is still classified as medium.
Okay, so that's gonna be a struggle for Reagan. Reagan is like just 6 feet, but he's managing. He's managing.
All right, and if all of your conversations have concluded, then you all are going to be arriving back at the main gate to the city. We'll say it's getting closer to sundown, and as you all reach these gates, you are finally let into the city proper. Well, actually, do you guys leave? Do you return your horses to the stable? If you do not do so now, or basically by the end of the night, you would have to pay for another day.
I'm gonna go straight ahead to return it.
Yeah, back in the pile.
Reagan will also.
Well, I
Yes.
bought mine, so
Where do you intend? Where do you intend to keep your horse?
While we're in the city, it would be in the stable, and then during the night, it would be. Oh no, they'd probably be safer in the stable, even at nighttime.
Okay. I would say it'll cost you.
I thought you were gonna sleep with that horse next to you or something.
Yeah, I was originally thinking about it outside the city, but I was like, nah, because I who knows what type of wolves or something like that might want to come in while Aspen is asleep and just like, oh, this is delicious warhorse meal right here. That's next to a tree.
It will cost you, we'll say, 3 gold for the night to kind of leave it for the night, and then they'll feed it, clean, provide what it needs, and things like that for you. Okay. The rest of you are to be able to return your horse, and all that is taken care of. And as you all are entering the city proper,
how much time has passed from the cave to the city?
2 hours were approaching. By the time you traveled, talked, returned your horses, and then get into the city proper, it'll be about 2 hours.
Okay, cool.
All right, and with that, we are going to take a break. So, we will be right back, everyone. Please, I hope you are enjoying the show here, and we'll be back, and see you in a little bit.
You gonna be back.
All right, and we are back to continue our lovely adventure into this wonderful world. So we're just going to dive straight back into it. So as you all are entering into the city proper, you see now that the city seems to have fully come alive now, as you see crowds of people moving back and forth, of various races, sizes, various robes and gears. What would you all like to do before you finish off the day?
Reagan's piggybacking half dragon, taking her to the place where he believes they can receive medical attention. Assuming that's the church, because you said they handle a lot of the medicinal needs.
That is correct.
Okay. We're going back.
Is everyone going to the church?
Oh yeah, Aspen definitely is, because I mean that's, first of all, she's a half dragon, and then 2, like that's her primary contact to know about who he's who he's looking for. So,
All right.
And the
Then
right
as you
side of it.
enter, right, then as you make your way into the church, it has come alive. As you can see here now, the decorations for the coming festival are draped around the entire inside of the interior. There are people who have gone through to kind of refresh the paint and things like that. And you see there are plenty of paladins, clerics, priests, all of them moving out and taking care of things. Roll me a perception check, see if you can find someone who isn't busy at the moment.
Does Reagan
All
get
of us, or-
advantage?
Oh, just Reagan. Okay.
Does Reagan knows a
Yeah,
lot of
fine.
the clergy? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
you
don't
have
know any of these people.
Perception. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Dirty 20. Oh my goodness. Yay.
Nice. So you are able to very quickly spot someone who is pretty free at the moment. You see someone with kind of this darker leather skin with long black lock-like hair that goes down to their shoulders, and you recognize them as a what is called a night whisperer trollkin. And as you approach, they kind of look over at you and, hello. Do you need assistance for your friend? I was under the impression that the drinking has not yet begun.
Yes, we do. However, I don't believe this this injury was caused by excessive drinking, friend.
And then what did cause this problem?
We don't know. But we found this one in a particularly dangerous cave.
All right, come with me. I will see if there's healing that can be done for her. And he lumbers, and as you see, he is a very large individual, probably standing closer to 7 feet tall. And as he moves, people tend to kind of part around him. And he leads you all towards the back, so it's kind of one
Shag
of the
Diesel clerics. About the
he
injury.
leads you.
I'm a hair lip. give me the medicine.
He leads you
Strike
inside
back.
to an area that is what you would guess is kind of prearranged for people who need assistance. And there is a kind of a long stone table, and he gestures to it. Is there anything you can tell me about what happened to her?
Reagan is as gently as he can placing the sapphire dragon, half dragon on the table. And Reagan will leave it to whomever else is with him to talk while he's doing this.
well, we don't really know exactly what took place. When we were given news that she would be in this cave that we found, and as we traversed through this cave, we came across creatures, bat creatures that possess an innate prowess of lightning, and followed by an extremely large creature of a similar variety, perhaps at the center of the cave. As we made our way past it, that was when we found her. She seemed to have been awake for a little bit, for a period of time, actually standing for a bit, if I recall correctly, and then she later fell back unconscious. So we're not entirely sure what caused the relapse of sorts, as she, to my knowledge, did not take any damage after we found her. So unfortunately, we can't really tell you what may be causing this currently, but she was injured when we first came upon her.
See. Alright, maybe you can leave her here. I'll have some of the other priests take a look at her and see if we can figure out what has harmed her. You all can come back tomorrow.
Do let us know if there's anything we can do to help.
I will.
We don't even have a name, friend. I'm Reagan. Reagan Peril. Reagan holds his hands out to shake.
And he does take your hand. You may call me Chases the Sun.
Hello, Chases the Sun. My name is Dewdrop from Minnesota.
I do not know of any Minnesota, but it is nice to meet you.
Thank you. Here's our card. And on it, it just says Nameless Ones.
There.
And at the back, it has my name on it and Regan's name on it.
When did you make this?
In the church?
I made it a while.
He takes the
Reagan can't
card.
stop.
What's that?
Takes the card.
What?
He takes the card from you.
Awesome. Here's how you can reach me by sending stone. Here's my digits.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Not.
It's not a thing. Anyway, right.
These runes. 1, 2, 3.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, just she is of high importance to us. So when you receive word, we would definitely appreciate it.
Yes, and you can reach us by sending stone. You see my face.
I will send a runner to find you. Are you all adventurers?
I'm not.
Yes. Specifically him too. I'm kidding, Aspen. Just relax. We're just chilling.
And you just see like a little just smoke just come out their mouth. But there is a smirk at the end.
It's what this place calls humor. I have to learn it myself after being here for about a couple of years.
Oh,
Did I tell you I was from Minnesota? I did.
yes, it's close to my area, I believe, but I'm
Yeah, it's like northern,
Northern.
near Canada. Have you heard of that place?
You're just gonna follow through, huh?
yeah, straight follow through.
Near Canada.
Near Canada.
You know, it's
That's
that
it.
plane of life, you know.
Canada, what's that
That's
all
it.
about?
It sounds like a bit too cold for my blood, but which makes
It's
sense.
okay. That's why I moved as well.
Mhm.
It's very cold there.
Makes sense. One last question I do have. Is there any other half dragons here in the city besides her?
I don't know. Reese seems
Oh, that was towards
upset.
that was towards
There are.
Could you tell me about them?
I do not know much about them. There is a half-boreal dragon who explores the great north in search of some sort of spirit or something. There's a half-steel dragon who explores the world for some sort of song. Last I checked, he was going to be performing for one of the noble houses soon. There's a half mythical dragon somewhere. Last I checked, he was concerned about some sort of necromantic enemy.
Thank you.
Well, if there's nothing else that you will need, I request that you give us privacy and allow this woman to rest.
Aspen nods and then walks out the room.
Reagan is moving briskly out of the room. And he
Dewdrop.
looks nervous. Like for once, you can see his. Well, not for once, but you definitely see his his gravitas like faltering.
Dewdrop just leaves, but gives a sort of wave to the guy. The Nameless Ones. That's the name that you want to remember. Nameless Ones. See ya! And then walks out.
All right. I assume that both Layla and Axel will leave as well, or are you guys still standing there?
As Layla's leaving, she is like walking next to Axel, being like, "So, crossbows. How much do you know about them?"
Oh, I love me some crossbows as he's like just kind of like playing with his one, and he's also got two. Like he's also got another like small ones like hanging off of his belt. It's just like so many crossbows.
So I was wondering, because I noticed back there that all I really have to throw is my daggers, and I like my daggers. Could you help me find a crossbow that would be really good? Well, not like really good, but like decent enough.
I'm sure we could go find you a fantastic crossbow.
Excellent. There is a tiefling skipping out of a holy place.
That's true. Team Link in the church.
Tieflings
as you
are
all
love
exit.
I hope.
And then, as you all exit, you are brought back into kind of the main area of this cathedral here. Is there anything y'all wish to do before you leave?
Reagan is briskly making his way out of the church.
Not in the church, no. This job is Aspen's job is done from there.
Dewdrop is gonna follow Regan because Dewdrop knows Regan very well and noticed. I don't know. Am I able to notice it, or should I roll?
Oh yeah, you would definitely know. You would definitely know.
I would walk up to Regan and be like, "Hey, co-cult leader, what's up?"
Dewdrop, I specifically asked you not to do that in the church again.
What? Give our cards?
Speak of the Nameless Ones to them. Some people just aren't ready yet, Dewdrop.
Is that why you're mad?
Not mad, more hurt.
Well, I'm sorry, I kind of just forgot. Next time I'll remember it.
Reagan sighs. He's more wise than he is smart, but he's still not that wise. And you can see like Reagan nods and he accepts. You can tell Reagan feels better, but he's still kind of anxious.
Awesome.
It's not complete forgiveness.
Thank you. I completely forgot about it. I apologize. Glyza, the player, actually really forgot about it. He's just goofing around. Dude, so we can just assume that Dewdrop really did forget about it. But Glyza, the player, definitely forgot about that. So
Dewdrop, if we're gonna be cult leaders, you have to remember the important things.
But I apologize, because I just thought that sharing the word of our Nameless Ones is what we need to do. Apparently, I made a mistake. I apologize. I don't mean to,
You've already apologized for it, and I've forgiven you. But this
you
is
want me
more
to make
about...
you some more toast?
Reagan is not easily persuaded by that. Charisma, much higher. Knows what you're doing. Nice try, Dewdrop.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to be, trying to well, whatever.
This is about our efficiency of recruitment for the cult.
Did you not like our cards?
The cards are nice, I must admit.
Thank you.
But you have to remember people's names or what people say or what their problems are. I wouldn't be a paladin right now if I couldn't manage such things.
Well, that's why you're the other leader. I'm just the bruiser here. Well, the one that pushes hard gives the cards. That's my job. You're the smart and charismatic one. I'm just the bodyguard.
You would have said charismatic would have just went. Regan would have taken it, but smart Regan knows better. You're just buttering me up, Dewdrop. I'm serious. These things matter. And if you're going to be at the head of a cult, you need to be able to do all sides, at least somewhat.
All right, all right. Before I say anything, I will look at you first, and then a nod or a sign, then I'll say something. Is that better?
How about, since the festival is coming up, how about we just interact with people? Just get a feel for learning who people are and how they operate and their concerns.
So no cult mentions.
If it comes up naturally. As in, wait for my cue, Dewdrop.
Awesome. Because I don't understand how it will come up naturally, other than me bringing it up.
Practice makes perfect.
Awesome. Thank
We're
you
going
very
to succeed
much.
at this, Dewdrop. Our
We
cause
are.
matters.
Our cause does matter. There are many nameless gods that are orphaned and not accepted in their pantheons, and we need to bring them back, bring them into the fold.
In fact, I'm hoping to meet a certain one along the way. But who knows?
Yes. Indeed. I hope I meet the one that's the god of crocodiles.
You would see Reagan furrow his brow in thought. You would know Reagan is considering something, but you wouldn't know what it is.
I'm sure they exist. The god of crocodiles. Very different from the god of alligators, of course.
I do not know this alligator of which you speak, Dewdrop, but I have heard of crocodiles once or twice.
They're from Minnesota.
This fabled land of Minnesota.
Exactly.
Now is that the land of mini sodas?
No. It's Minnesota.
I've never heard
Not
of
many sodas. Minnesota.
mini sodas, like tiny sodas.
No. Minnesota. That's how you pronounce it. With a twang.
Soda has to be canon. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be.
Is there soda? There's soda in this world,
yeah,
right?
You can make it. Like, it's easy to make, like, medievally speaking.
Is there like a Coca-Cola?
Sure.
There's not really
Carbonated
okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
soda, for sure.
Okay.
All right. Soda is canon. Perhaps we'll develop a soda of our own once the cult takes off.
Of course.
Oh, that was too smart for him. I'll say that's his one bright light bulb moment for the night. Like Enterprise, Reagan, no. But Reagan will be making his way toward his home.
And Dewdrop will be making her way towards her home. But before she enters her home, she's just gonna look around to make sure no one's looking.
Reagan's pointedly not looking. He knows the drill.
Yes.
Okay, so you two are headed home. What about Axel, Layla, and Aspen? Where are you headed?
I believe Axel and Layla went their own direction of going to the finding a crossbow, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But they are happily going to look at weapons.
After our dust up, we gotta make sure that everybody's properly equipped.
Aspen, do you want to
Alright.
come with us?
Aspen kind of looks towards them and says, maybe not tonight, but I'll see you all tomorrow. I have some things I would like to check up on.
Have a good night then.
You too.
Right. And with that, we will actually see what Axel and Layla are getting up to. So can I have either of you, actually have both of you make investigation checks. See if you can find a good shop.
Normal investigation check.
Just investigation. Just a good old investigation.
Wow.
I want to see. I want to. Oh, good, because I got a 4.
4 and 24.
All right.
Don't worry,
So-
I know where the best weapon shops are.
That's
Layla's
actually
walking one
you-
way and Axel's just directing her the other.
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
So you find a very nice, very well decorated, about 3-story tall shop referred to as Nere's Extraordinary Arsenal. And as you all enter, you see that it is filled with weapon racks displaying different weapons. Some of them are much more ornamental than others. They seem to all be just at a glance finely crafted and finely taken care of. And as you enter, you see an older human with the beginnings of graying in their short hair. So they look up at you as they're kind of whopping off the counter. Boy, well, I suppose it's always good to see new customers. Is there anything I can do for you?
My friend here was interested in some quality ranged weaponry. I prefer crossbows myself, and she seemed to be interested in following suit. We were wondering if you might have some good pieces or items here of crossbows or other interesting ranged weaponry that might that we might want to see. Looks like you have quite the arsenal.
I have plenty of ranged magical weapons, naturally. I've got well, it depends on what sort of crossbow you want. Do you want a hand crossbow, a light crossbow, a heavy crossbow?
Light. I'm not that strong to pull something very, very heavy.
Oh, that's the beauty of the heavy crossbows is that you don't necessarily have to be super strong to pull them back. You got this little lever here.
Wait, did you make that noise?
Yeah.
Oh, that was impressive.
Click clack.
Yeah, that was nice.
And
Just wait here a moment. And
Okay.
he steps away from the counter for a moment, leaving you two alone.
This is
It
very
takes a-
exciting.
It takes a little practice, yeah, but once you get the hang of it, you can become pretty quick with it, yeah.
Well, I just figured I'd be more use. I mean, I'm pretty okay with spells, but like not like Dewdrop is. She's very good at setting things on fire.
Yes. Well, that's true. She does like setting things on fire. It's fun to set things on fire, but sometimes they're more useful when they haven't been burned.
I mean, that's true, but sometimes like with all those bats, some people need to be set on fire. At least monsters.
Yeah. Now, I will say, the nice part about the lighter crossbows, of course, is that they're physically lighter. This big heavy crossbow of mine is he pulls off, as you can see, it's both heavy physically and shoots bigger bolts. So, or I guess bolts faster than the other one. So yeah, if you want something that's just it's not so heavy. I think the difference is like the light crossbow is about 5 pounds and the heavy one's 18 pounds.
I think the light one's gonna work because that thing looks ginormous.
Or if you want to keep a hand free, there's also these little ones, palm-sized crossbows.
Oh,
Yeah. You just put it
All
on
right.
your
So I have this one here, this light crossbow. It was once belonged to a halfling archer named Bera before she unfortunately passed away, but it is top notch, I assure you. And he places a kind of all white light crossbow down, and it looks like you can see that the metal has stripes of this kind of white material going through it, and then the drawstring is all white as well. And if you want something smaller, here's this a hand crossbow that I had commissioned a little while ago. It's been here a little while, but it's crafted with expertise, and I assure you that it will be very reliable to you. And you would be able to tell that they are both +1 weapons.
Ooh. That's nice.
And how much would one of these run, my friend here?
Well, the hand crossbow will be about 1,100 gold, and the light will be about 1,250.
Well, very good, I suppose. I have no idea what kind of money Layla has, so
Not that
not
much.
that much.
These are very fancy. I would feel really bad about if I damaged them. Do you have anything a bit more generic?
Yeah, maybe it's more of a starter item. You know.
Yeah, I'm new to this. I don't want to ruin any of your nice wares.
Well, it has the crossbow set behind you there. He raises a thin hand. Those ones would be about 400 for the light, and 400 for the hand crossbow, and 450 for the light. And I can throw in 50 bolts as well.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. And definitely when I get more proficient with it, I'll hopefully you'll have one of these 2 models left.
What's so special about these ones to make them still cost quite a bit?
Well, the sight on it has been modified to make it a bit easier to hit. Unfortunately, they don't deliver quite the same impact as these 2 more expensive ones, but it should be useful for someone just starting out. They are basically +1 to hit, but not +1 to damage.
Right, they're masterwork, yeah. Masterwork's good. I mean, hitting more frequently will make you do more damage, so.
Yeah, she will settle with one of just the newbie ones because that's more in the budget.
Yeah. Masterwork weapons are good. Very good, sir. Yeah, let's give the lady what she wants.
So does Layla want one of those ones, or do you just want a regular?
Just one of the regular ones because I've only got 600 gold.
Spend all our money on one.
Right, well, then, but for a hand crossbow, it'll be 75, and a light is. Hold on.
25.
The 25.
Yeah.
Oh
The hand
wow! Oh
crossbows
my
are just
god.
a little fancier.
Yeah. So 75 for a hand crossbow and 25 for the light.
Think she'll pick the hand crossbow because it looks nice. She's like, I'll just take this one, thank you.
Assume you
Hand
will.
over the money.
I assume you will bought crossbow bolts as well.
Yes.
I don't know what the price is for bolts, but we'll assume that you get some for 10 gold. I think. For that should get you like 100.
Yeah. She'll probably buy probably as many as Axel thinks that she would use.
100
She's
should
new to
be
this.
fine for now.
Okay.
More that should last you a while.
Okay.
Unless you start, taking pot shots at annoying kids in the city, then you might need more.
I can do that?
I mean, you can do a lot of things, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh.
I can sell you 100 for 10 gold, and I'll throw in a steel crossbow bolt case as well.
Wow.
Thank you. And she'll
And he takes it, and then he steps away for a moment, and then brings back what looks to be 10 cases of 10. No, 5 cases of 20 bolts, and then next to it is an actual, it looks like a sturdy kind of hip quiver, right? Quiver, crossbow, whatever the crossbow bolt's equivalent of a quiver is. If you want, there's more magical ammunition over there as well.
I think we'll
Perhaps-
probably wait. You know, I think we're definitely coming back. That's for sure. I mean, I'm coming back. This is a beautiful store.
No, maybe when I get more proficient, we come back and get the good stuff.
And more money, right?
Yes, that too.
Not more money. Yeah.
Well, if there's money you guys are after, there are a few tasks I could have you complete for me.
Oh,
What kind of tasks?
I have someone who wanted me to commission some very special arrows for them, but the Adventuring Guild isn't exactly a very cheap place to requisition people for. There's a spider creature whose fangs can be used for 2 arrows. I believe it's called a Neotonga Goliath spider, I think. You can find it and properly extract the fangs. I would allow you to take any other magical item here underneath it, say 1,300 gold in exchange.
Wow.
that
What?
sounds very fun. What do you think, Axel?
I think we should go find where. I think we should go find out where we can find these spiders. Maybe get a few sets of those fangs.
We should also maybe get the others. I think they might enjoy this as well.
Maybe. We'll definitely need to find more than one spider, though.
Yes.
I am told that fighting such a creature is very dangerous. So be careful and be prepared for it before you set out. I still have until the end of the year for this requisition, so there's no need to risk your lives haphazardly.
Duly noted. Thank you. We will seek out your quarry. And
Well, I do hope you enjoy your new weapons, and if there's anything I can do for you, including requisitioning items for you as well, please feel free to come by.
absolutely. And what was your name again, sir?
Nere.
Nere? Well, thank you, Nere. We'll definitely spread the word about your wonderful shop.
You'll do me a great kindness. Was there anything else you all could use?
Leila?
I think that was it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Should we get dinner on our way home?
Oh,
Maybe we
I'm
should.
starving. Yes.
Let's stop on by one of those carts and maybe also grab something for Dewdrop and Regan, since Regan has absolutely no food in the house at all.
Oh, yes. I almost forgot. Good idea. Is there any carts nearby, like food carts? Like, what do we got?
Not in this immediate area, not in the market district. You see kind of formal, like, restaurants, basically, that you would enter, or, well, I guess inns that you would enter and be able to buy food. But you know that as you get into the residential district, you will see those places.
Do you want to sit down somewhere, Layla, or would you just like to grab food from the food cart as well?
I think the food cart should be fine. I'm a little sleepy.
Yeah, me too. Well, off we go. Can we find some food carts with some quesadillas?
Roll a d20 for me. We'll see what you find.
11.
As you look around, you come across a few different people. There's 3 of them. One seems to be making something that looks to be like kind of like a giant wok-like bowl. Others seem to be getting meat and things down from what looks to be like kind of like a rotating spigot, and another one seems to be kind of carving meat off what looks to be like some sort of I feel it's called when you put a pig on a thing. But this kind of this large animal that's kind of hooked
Called
between two
lechon.
pieces of metal. What?
It's called lechon. The pig, roasted pig.
I feel threatened. I feel threatened a little bit just
It's
then.
called lechon.
But yes, you look sort of like that. It looks sort of
Very
like
Filipino.
what?
I mean, very Minnesotan.
Well, what are you hungry for, Layla? You spent so much money on the weapons. I'll get the food.
Well, the roasted pig actually looks really good.
All right, let's get some roasted pig for everybody.
Okay. And as you approach, you see that the person who is working here seems to be some sort of, they look human, but they kind of have this kind of air about them that seems different. And as they look at you, they kind of smile and, all right, well, I guess you can come too. Come. What would you like? Yes?
Enough of this for about 5 people. Like 4 people. Kira's character, I forgot, it's not in town. Right?
I can do that easily.
Town, Kira?
Well, you all technically don't know, but yeah, he's
Well,
not sure. It could be.
I guess I don't remember you saying anything. You know, we'll just get for 5 just in case. I don't know if he's hanging out over by Reagan's house yet, because I don't know if he left town for the night, so I wouldn't know. Better be safe than rude.
Right, and you see they begin to kind of carve into this. As you get closer, it doesn't quite look like a pig entirely. It looks far too large for it, and I would say Axel can roll a check to see if they recognize it, an animal or survival check.
Sure. 25.
All right, well, with the 25, you recognize it immediately. It is, you get that it's a kind of a really large, what is it called? It is where is it? Hold on 1 second, I don't have it anymore. It is what is called a behemoth, or a glacier behemoth in the north, but here they just call it kind of a behemoth. And it's not quite a pig, it's kind of like a cross between like an armadillo and like an alligator from your understanding. And they are very difficult to kill, but their meat is very good. It's actually supposed to be very good for you. And after a while, you are each given 5 of these kind of tall wooden containers, each one with a portion of meat and spices and vegetables. All right, it'll cost you 20 gold for the group here.
Absolutely. Is there anything that you would recommend that goes well with it?
Well, there's a beautiful wine that is made very close by that I would recommend. Oh, it is just beautiful.
Well, nearby, what's the name of the place?
Oh, it's about 2 stalls down. It is my wife who sells it.
Aha! Okay.
You're not blaming me for trying. It is truly delicious.
Well, I think you may be a little biased, but that's okay. You've got a good behemoth here, so I'll trust your judgment. Here's the 20 gold.
And they take it. Do you wish to go and buy the wine as well?
Sure, yeah.
All right, and I will say the wine. It will be 2 gold per bottle, basically. And I would say 1 bottle would reasonably be enough for 2 people. Now you all may decide to drink more or less for your reasons, but
we'll get 5 bottles. It was a long day. We had a nice hard fight. We need to relax and kick back a little bit.
So as you all are finishing up your purchasing of foods and things like that, we are going to find ourselves following what Aspen has gotten themselves into. Aspen, where are you?
So Aspen found it very interesting that the first half tracker he's came across since leaving the area had no mask on, right? She was just, her face was free flowing, her hair was out. And even though there was only a really short period of time since they got to talk before sadly she lost consciousness, you could tell he felt essentially a bit of kinship there. So his goal is to try to look around the other 3 remaining half dragons that he learned from the individuals, just to see if that sort of kinship was just a random occurrence, or is it just that he actually feels more natural around people like himself, or something? Because this is his first time being exposed to another half dragon. So
1 second. All right, roll me an investigation check.
all right. Oh, wrong dice. I gotta get my Dracona dice. And of course, you come in clutch. Let's see. It's investigation. 18 total.
Okay, with an 18, you managed to spend some time checking in with different inns and things like that, and you quickly realized that the more common inns outside of the kind of the closer you get to kind of where the nobility stays, the more rumors you hear about a steel half dragon who seems to be around the city, but it seems to be very difficult to find them. They seem to kind of appear whenever they wish and leave just as quickly. So how would you like to attempt to locate this person?
I guess follow the whereabouts of where they were last known, and then just try to track essentially, kind of do like a pattern of like places that they've normally been seen at, and see if they could be able to find them there.
Okay, so bring together a pattern. Okay, give me an investigation check with disadvantage to see how well you can do that.
Oh.
This is a brain. You were trying to use a technique that generally other people would have attempted. It is not easy. So yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to find someone who does not want to be found like this.
My first roll was an 18, so screw you, fam. And that's a 4. That is a 4. He's trying to keep acid over here like the redheaded stepchild, not be able to connect with other family members. I see what's going on. So
a hard nerve.
A hard nerve. Big solid 4 connections. No, that can't happen with you, fam. That can't happen with you.
You put together a kind of a list based on what you've heard on where they've been, and you quickly realize that there doesn't seem to be any like immediate pattern or anything that you can immediately kind of put together. Yeah, it seems not so much as random as the places that they're going to don't seem to have anything to do with one another. Like sometimes you find them at a performance, and then other times they're watching people sparring, and other times they're having food at an area in the kind of residential district, and then other times they're like fishing. None of them seem to have anything to do with each other.
All right. Well, when they see that didn't come in, there was 3 half dragons that was mentioned. The steel dragon was one of them, which was of course the singer. There was the one that was looking into, which they could definitely relate to, necrotic type issues going on. So I guess they'll try to see if they could perhaps locate them in the city instead.
Give me another investigation check to see what you can find.
Okay. There we go. With no disadvantage, it comes across okay. That would be a 50.
Okay, so for this person, you hear several different rumors. The most prominent is that they seem to be concerned about a very specific threat. The way it is described, it seems to be some sort of vampire-like being, but you quickly discover that the undead empire doesn't seem to have any connection to whatever it is they're looking for. It seems to be very specific or unique. You also know that this person doesn't seem to be as random with their appearances. They just seem to, they only come into the city for a very specific reason before leaving for a while.
Oh, okay. So they're not like a regular resident. And so they're from the information gathered, does it sound like they're currently in the city, or does it sound like they're currently out looking for this possible
The
prospect?
most recent rumor had them in the city speaking to one of the guards for the kind of upper district, the more elite guards here. And that was about 2 days ago. So they may still be here, they may not.
All right. So yeah, I guess what time is it around this time? Because they still need to pick up a spell component.
6:30-ish.
Ugh. All right. They'll have to they'll have to cover up for the day because they know stores is going to be closing up and they need to get the spell component for the summon of beast. So you just see them like blow off a sense of frustration as like a little bead of flame comes out their mouth. And they're going to continue this journey probably tomorrow as they head to the store to pick up the spell component for summon beast.
Okay. So searching for spell components will actually lead you to a very tall wood stone mixture building. And you see sitting on the sign, the front of it is a sign that says Salazar's Emporium.
All right. So they're going to go inside, and as they enter, they're going to look for the sales individual specifically.
You find an older female elf with you can see just the beginnings of this kind of silvery white hair coming up from the roots and starting to slowly make its way back. Now she looks at you and she smiles. Hello.
Hi, I'm here to pick up. Do you have something that looks like a gilded acorn?
Are you asking for more of an art piece or for something more specific?
No, it's more specific. It's like a fishtail inside of a gilded acorn. It's cost normally around 200 gold pieces.
I see. You are here for spell things, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, it's not my personal expertise, but I did have some delivered a little while ago from the library. Just give me a moment. And she steps from behind the counter and she pushes a fabric. What's it called? A fabric, not tarp. Thing out of the way before stepping into the back room, leaving you alone for a few moments.
Curtain?
All right.
Curtain. It's a curtain. She pushes a black curtain out of the way. That's what I was looking for.
Also give you 1 second. Just had to step away for 1 quick second. I'll be right back. My apologies.
Handle your business.
My apologies.
Where you want to cut, Ree?
So we'll look at to see what Reagan and Dewdrop are doing.
Reagan is in his respective house. Well, not in the house, in the yard, training once again.
Dewdrop is in her house, and there's no other description that I'm going to give you because Minnesotans are very private people.
And the door to Reagan's home is unlocked.
Okay. All right. Well, Dewdrop is busy. While you are doing your practicing, I will say this will be the time that both Axel and Layla are arriving. Reagan, you will notice them first when they're still about, we'll say, 100 feet away. Is there anything you wish to do before they arrive?
Reagan will just like lean over, go, "Hello, friends." Gotta yell that down the street. Come on in.
We brought dinner.
You did.
Oh, we need to get Dewdrop. We brought her food too.
I'll handle it.
Okay, we'll get set up.
And Reagan will start making his way next door to Dewdrop's front door.
Hope you're hungry.
As you approach, you begin to hear what sounds like banging from inside of Dewdrop's home.
Reagan knows the drill, got the glaive in his hand. He will use the blunt end of his glaive to tap at the door.
As soon as the door is tapped, you hear the banging sort of like get a little bit faster and then slow down and then completely stop. And then she goes, "Who is it?"
You know it's me, friend.
All right, well, turn around.
Reagan turns around. But he'll
Uh,
say, "What are you doing in there?"
It's a Minnesotan song.
It sounds rather aggressive, don't you think?
We are a very aggressive group of people.
Boy, don't I know it.
Exactly. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door and slip out in like a small thing and lock it immediately. And it's like, how can I help you, Regan? You may turn around.
Regan turns around like, well, you've been invited for dinner.
Oh, dinner.
Axel and Layla have apparently brought something for us.
Oh, very nice. Let's go on over and get some of that nice dinner.
Let us go. And you know Reagan's a little slow, sweaty, for he has been trained. I don't know if Dewdrop was watching, or listening, but yeah, Reagan's got perspiration on him.
Dewdrop doesn't say anything because this is nothing new, and they just, walk over to your house.
And as they approach Reagan's house, Reagan will dismiss his glaive and just open the door casually and do the after you motion to Dewdrop.
Dewdrop happily walks in. This is not a Minnesotan house. She is not worried.
And Reagan follows and closes the door, leaves it unlocked.
So dinner?
Yes. You all said you brought something for us. I'm assuming they made it in the house.
Wait,
Are they in the house?
is Ari Axel there?
Yes, they should be. Nothing stopped them from entering.
We brought some very nice roasted pig. They included vegetables and stuff. And also we brought wine.
Oh, very nice.
Pleasant.
I shall eat this world's version of lechon.
Oh, is this a Minnesotan dish?
Not completely. It's a little bit different, but in Minnesota we call it lechon.
So many things are different in Minnesota.
So Minnesota's the Philippines?
Nope.
This is
It
the
is
most
not the
cultural
Philippines.
appropriation
It is-
that I've ever seen.
It is near Canada.
I do not endorse this. This is cultural
We in
appropriation.
too deep, Ree. We in too deep.
Well, Filipinos went to Canada when they came here.
I don't know what you're talking about with this Filipinos. I am Minnesotan. Minnesotan?
Well, hopefully this reminds you of home. If home's a good place to have good memories from.
It does. Thank you very much for this version of lechon that I really like.
Reagan looks between Axel and Layla and go, whom do I owe for my portion?
Oh, are we paying?
Oh, no, I don't think it's a bother.
Okay. And then Dewdrop just leans back and gets some more food.
Reagan's like, are you sure, friend? Food costs money, right?
Well, I mean, Axel paid, so if he wants money, I'll happily give some too.
Do you want money, friend?
It's fine. Yeah, we all had a rough day. It's time to relax. Don't worry about money.
Thank you for your generosity. I give thanks to the gods. And Reagan prays for himself.
Dewdrop also prays and thanks the god of pork. Pork specifically.
Specifically pork.
Yep. Not pig. Pork.
It's not pork, it's behemoth.
Oh, is it behemoth?
It is.
All right.
It's
Well, then
canonically
she changed.
behemoth.
she was about to pray to pork, but instead changes it to behemoth meat.
Well, would you know that? Because Layla did say pig. So
okay.
That is also true. So she's not going to change it. It'll still be just pork.
Unless Axel corrected her, Layla's definitely under the impression that it is pig.
Axel probably didn't hear her.
let's go.
Thank you, God of pork, for this bountiful meal. And I sacrifice a little bit of it. And I take a little bit and like throw it outside
So
the window.
wasteful.
Just a little bit. It's like a pinch. I sacrifice this little pinch and I throw it out the window.
So you sacrifice to your gods by throwing his stuff out the window?
It is a pork. He likes pork.
It
That's why
is
he's
a
the god
pork.
of pork.
It is a pork.
Do you
A
have
pork.
do you have an animal outside? Do you have a dog? Or something?
No,
A
it's
pork.
a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. The god of pork.
He's
And I
outside?
took- What are
let
you
me get that
doing?
in chat. Let me see. We sacrifice a pork in chat.
Exactly. It is I am sacrificing a pork to the god of pork.
A pork.
Pork.
Uno porcato.
All right. Well, your dinner goes well.
Reagan's
It
still
is you
praying while that
enjoy.
was going on.
You enjoy your food. It is very tasty. Was there anything you all wish to do before going to sleep?
Before bed, Reagan will approach Layla. And Reagan's like, Layla, may I have a word?
Of course. What is going on?
You said you would play the new theme song, you see, after the adventure. And, well, we're back here, and I was just hoping.
Where's
You'd
my
be up to
loot?
it.
She's like off to find her loot in the normal chaotic whirl and comes back with it to play.
Roll a performance check.
Now, this is a work in progress. Please know that if you guys do not like something, let me know so I can change it. That is a 25.
Oh, let's go.
Is this for a cult?
Sounds pretty good.
Yes.
Sounds pretty good.
Awesome.
It's your
The
cult
song
theme
sounds
song.
pretty good.
It is a very light looting, and she is like with some like accompanying like harmony, but she's still working on lyrics. So
Mhm.
you mostly just the music.
That sounds so good.
Reagan applauds.
It's so good.
And Reagan's like, that is a yes for me, friend.
I will thank the god of tone deafness that they did not bless you with it.
Is
Oh,
that how
Lord.
it works now, Dewdrop?
Sometimes, yes, I believe that they should be respected.
That is blasphemy.
Is it?
Is it?
That is blasphemy.
How is it blasphemy?
You cannot thank a god for not giving somebody something.
Who
Yes, I
made the
can.
rules?
Who made
No.
these rules?
Yes,
I make
blasphemy.
my own rules about
blasphemy.
my own gods.
So you shouldn't thank
is
the
blasphemy.
god of murder for not murdering people.
No,
What do you mean?
no,
No.
no.
You can't
No.
decide how these rules are.
No,
We are deciding
no,
how
no.
I worship my God.
So you're saying
No,
mercy
no.
is non-existent in your pantheon? Is that what you're
No,
telling
it's just
me?
like goddess of mercy. You would thank the god of mercy for receiving mercy. You would thank the god of murder for not murdering.
I would. I would.
No.
I would happily thank
Uh,
the God of murder
Sure.
that I.
you
was
are
not
you are
blessed
you
with
are
his
welcome
murder.
to thank him as much as you like.
That's what I'm doing. I'm thanking the God of tone deafness.
Ree, I
That
still don't understand your
not-
rules.
Sure. Sure. You can thank.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Ball, for not murdering me. Thank you.
That is an option.
Well,
It
Ball
is
is,
That's
how-
valid.
that is how we're doing this. That
Ball
is
is
how
certainly the god of dragons.
nobody
Oh.
can decide how I
Wait, how do you
worship my
spell-
nameless gods.
Thank you,
How do
Ball,
you
for not
spell-
sending a dragon to smite us.
Exactly.
How do you spell ball? Because it might be a different ball.
BALL.
This one's BHALL.
Mhm.
God of Murder.
Oh.
Oh.
right.
I was spelling it the God of Ball.
But they probably sound the same. So many.
Hey, well, as
It's
this
actually-
conversation ends,
It's probably
we
more
are
commonly known
going.
as Sith.
As
Talking
this
about this is the
conversation
Astro
is,
Trust.
we are going to bring our adventure this evening to its
Oh.
close.
I did it.
I
didn't
yeah.
get the,
So for you would have been able to finish your purchase. So you would
Okay.
have the item.
perfect.
But yes, I think first of all, I think no, Aspen does
No,
never
Aspen
goes
does not.
there.
Oh, so he
they
doesn't
don't
get
say
dinner.
that.
It's okay,
No,
we'll
Reagan would
him
say this
some.
It's
portion.
tragic.
All right.
First of all, thank you to everyone who is still watching this, and to anybody who will watch this in the future, because you know we'll just be on the internet and you can watch it. So really quickly, you can find me on the internet at Big Dude Ree. That is three words but said as one. And we'll just go down the list real quickly, and we'll start with Earthringer. Tell us about yourself.
Y'all know who I is. Y'all know where I be lurking. Y'all know where I stay at. Y'all know how to find me. Y'all know the music I make. Y'all know the channels I got. Next call.
Wow.
They already know it. I said about 3 times, and we got 5.
Layla, Ari, your turn.
It's hard to come after that. I'm Ari. You can find me on Twitter at Small Shadow Snack, which is where I usually post about anything I'm working on, and possums, because yes.
Okay, Glyza, your turn.
I'm gonna do the whole thing because I have a script and I've worked hard on the script and in updating it. So I will do it. Hi, I'm Glyza. I'm a person of many hats. I'm a podcast host. Classical Adventures for One and Chewing Gum for the Brain are my podcast. I'm also a writer. I'm working on an audio drama called Nightmare Hunt, and I do manga reviews on the Geekly Grind. I'm a streamer. I play only romance games and only games where I can date people. Usually on Saturday mornings in my channel. Or sometimes Sunday evenings. I am a TTRPG performer. I'm on double digits when it comes to my shows. On Tuesday, usually T3RPG is when I release the shows that I produce on my channel. Eventually, there will be 4 rotating shows, but right now it's just a lot of PBTA one-shots. Every other Wednesdays, I play Alicia Leonor on Gods of Color on twitch.tv/Kira858. On Thursday, I play Moira, a scholar who is suddenly a space ninja because of space magic with Esper Genesis Revelations at twitch.tv/Atomic Zero. On Fridays, I also host a talk show once a month. I'm a guest host for Trial Run. It is a show where I interview different TTRPG personalities, creators, players, GMs, and everything else in between. And I create a character with them and run them through a quick one-shot. Trial Run is hosted on twitch.tv/BeNeverEnding. On Saturdays, you'll get to see me on Fractured Destiny at twitch.tv/Kira858, playing as a very tired older sister. On Sundays, I'm here at twitch.tv ReeRoles as Dewdrop the Genasi. Hey, if that's a lot, keep an eye on bio.link/Classical Glyza. Also, check out at Classical Glyza on Twitter because I make all of my announcements there. And I'm maybe occasionally hilarious on there, but I think I'm always a delight.
Wow. That was
All right. Well, next Kira, it's your turn. You got to follow that.
That sounds like a full blown CNN, like teleprompter and everything. Hi, I'm Kira858. As mentioned, you, of course, can be able to find me on twitch.tv/Kira858, as well as our YouTube channel. The Cookout TTRPGs. If you like Harry Potter without the bigotry, you will love Riverwood Academy. If you like Game of Thrones before seasons 8, you will love Reclamation. Of course, bi-weekly we have our Gods of Color campaign, which is demigods associated on the road to ascension. On Saturday we have Fractured Destiny, where I'm pretty sure we have the first and only campaign featuring sextuplets. If you like This Is Us, which has Academy Award winning shows, you're gonna love this campaign. And of course, on Sundays we have a Miss Light of Shadow, which has a little bit of a Diablo vibe, with some chaos added on top of it. And that's just part of it. You could be able to find out even more information as we have more shows coming out in the near future. And to keep an eye out on that, just make sure to follow us on Twitter at TheKira858, as well as the Cookout TTRPGs for not just TTRPG goodness, but Die Hard Dice giveaways and more. Speaking of that, we have just one announcement for there. Of course, I have our own dice set that just came out called the Prismatic Pantheon from Die Hard Dice. So you can be able to find that on dieharddice.com. Yep, that's yours truly.
All right, and last but certainly not least, Sir Monolith.
I think it's a good thing that we aren't all super busy with tons of projects, because then we would never get done with this. So it's good. It's good to break it up with a few of us being a little more light in our loafers here. But yeah, I'm at Sir Monolith on Twitter. I don't do a whole lot on there. Most of the games I'm involved in right now is this here one we're in, as well as one earlier in the day on Sundays on Kira's channel, Between Light and Shadow, I think.
Amidst Light and Shadow.
There we go. Amidst Light and Shadow at around 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. So come check that out if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun. We got a lot of great people. And it's been nothing but laughs and whatnot throughout the whole thing so far. Even Reagan he's laughing right now just thinking about it. So yeah, come check that out and keep an eye out here on Ree and Kira's channel for more fun stuff you can find me in.
All right, and with that, I'm tired.
Not on
And
your
with
stream,
that,
dog. Don't go out like
I am
that.
some sleepy. It's midnight.
Not like this. Not like this.
Don't
Oh,
go out like that. Edit that out.
I'm too tired. We don't edit. We don't do edits. We are honest. We are honest on this channel. We're honest on this channel. That's what you'll get from us here. That's who you get here. You get realness, 100%. But with that, our adventure for this evening is brought to a close. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join us again next week, where we will continue this chaos and see where the story unfolds.
Bye.
Peace out, yo.